mark than his current rating of 86. Anyway, last one's in. Here's Richard.
And that last one, Jumby. Keep an eye on how Jumby jumps. Sometimes not great, but he's way on terms this afternoon. And the Astrologist was pushed into the bridle to chase Gaunt. So the Australian connections well to the fore in the early strides. Racing in third place is El Caballo, who settles in the beige colours in third. The Wizard of I is in fourth. Jumby is in fifth, and Boardman last of all. And having got to the front, Ryan Moore immediately just tries to settle this big horse, leading the Astrologist by a length round the turn. From in second place, Gaunt, who is on the outside of El Caballo, who's half a length away. The Wizard of I, white face with the car wash on either side of his face, in fourth place, with Jumby racing in fifth. And last of the six is Boardman. So they're making the turn for home. Yet to get to halfway, the Astrologist is able to get a soft lead. A glance to the inside by Ryan Moore moves the horse back to the fence, just trying to hold El Caballo in, with Gaunt on their outside, racing in second. The Wizard of I comes next, then Jumby will also need an out as the Astrologist begins to wind it up, and Boardman shaken up at the back of the pack, racing past the three. The Astrologist out in front. From in second place, Gaunt. The Wizard of I, El Caballo spies a gap, if fast enough to take it. Jumby travelling into the race strongly in the maroon colours, and then Boardman, the Astrologist, with Gaunt flat out. The Wizard of I, Jumby now being asked to make the effort, and El Caballo still trying to thread the needle. Out in front, the Astrologist. Gaunt running a mighty race. El Caballo struggling to get through. Jumby comes to join in on the outside. The Astrologist with Jumby moving to the lead, and Jumby has timed it right for Charlie Bishop, and Jumby wins the John of Gaunt, going away by a length. The Astrologist ahead of El Caballo. In fourth place was Gaunt, then Boardman and the Wizard of I. The Astrologist nearly ran into the back of the winner there, just after the line. I'm sure Ryan Moore would be heavily impressed. But 9-4 favourite Jumby jumped on terms, travelled up strongly. It took a little bit of time to assert, but was well on top at the line. The Astrologist has definitely run better, without immediately making himself look too appealing for a Royal Ascot tilt. El Caballo possibly unlucky not to be second. Just seemed to take a little while on the ground to get through that gap. We'll see he comes about a head or so short. Gaunt's run well, but his mark will suffer quite a bit of that, I would have thought. And he's still only finished in fourth place. And behind those we have Boardman and the Wizard of I. So it's Jumby, who pays his way down the years. Just Jumby. He's in the Woking, he's in the Bunbury Cup. But every now and again he'll pop up in group races as well. Been a fine stable servant for Eve Johnson Horton, Charlie Bishop, and owners Anthony Paigeri and David Ian.
And as you said before they jumped,